Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome. Hope all is well. Glad you're here. I am on the way to a job site, dealing with traffic, so I figured I'd share some weekly updates with y'all. For those who don't know, I'm dealing with lack of work or a layoff with the regular company. I call it the regular company because I've been with them for 3+ years, full time. We did a lot of commercial installs, a lot of residential installs. It's ran under a master electrician. We're a team of installers. We never had more than 15, 20 people in the company. But last year they laid off a bunch of people, and the qualified workers survived the elimination chamber. They lost a salesperson, from what I heard, to a disagreement. But my joke is he won the lottery. So my question for y'all is, if you were to hit the lottery right now, would you disappear? Would you move away? Or would you continue living life? Because I know some people that have thousands of dollars. I know a few people that have a couple millions, and they continue working and they continue living as if nothing happened. They pretty much spread their money. You know what I mean? That's the key to life nowadays. You gotta think longevity, long term. You don't want to mess your life up over some short-term pleasures. So I've been doing more side work. I've been working with the same guy, doing side gig. I might end up having to work with him full time. So this guy, he specializes in sales. And when he secures a bid, when he secures a client, he would hire the regular company or other people to come install for his clients. So he saw my work. He gave me the opportunity for some extra money, and I took it. But nowadays, we're working together full time. I would do some DoorDash here and there, but for the most part, that's what I've been doing lately. So that's that. The Army. If y'all didn't know, you're probably wondering, why didn't you join after high school? Alright, well, when I was living in Florida during my junior year, before I moved back up to Massachusetts, I went to a job fair and I saw a recruiter, and I asked them some questions, and they saw that I was wearing hearing aids. I wore hearing aids at the time. I'm a little hard of hearing. And they said, you don't have a chance. Don't even try. So I never tried. I didn't know about the waiver. I didn't know about any of that. So I never tried. Until the year 2020. I tried to join the Marines. I signed those papers. I went to MEPS, took the ASVAB, and I failed the hearing test. I had to take the hearing test 3 times. And the Marines were not able to waiver it. However, at the time, they said the Army is willing to take me. But I didn't take the opportunity because when I was waiting for that phone call, I found a new job and I was chasing a woman. It is what it is. I kind of regret it, you know? So years would pass by. Last year during 2024, I attempted to join the National Guard because I make decent money nowadays, and I still wanted to put in work. But I don't qualify because of my little hearing loss. So this year, I'm attempting to join the Army full time, active duty. And everybody was iffy on it. Everybody in that office is iffy about it, and like, I don't know, man. But we're giving it a try. It doesn't hurt to try. That's the message of this video. You have to try. Okay? If you want to join the military, join the military. You want to become a firefighter, become a firefighter. You want to become a CNA, a nurse, an EMT, go for it. Don't let other people hinder your progress. Don't let other people and circumstances discourage you from doing what you really want to do. So I took the ASVAB. I went to MEPS about more than a week ago, and we're just waiting on the waiver. We're all waiting. We'll see. I don't know. I have plans if I can get in, and I have plans if I don't get in. So you always got to have a plan, okay? So that's that. I've been doing more talks on fitness because me personally, I played sports in high school. I was part of the high school team. I often exercise. I did some MMA. I fought with my brother often growing up. So I decided to be public about fitness, working out, training, exercising, share my experience, my opinion, such and such. Especially with the drama on YouTube with some people and social media, just in general. We got a lot of people out there that do weightlifting and they think they can take on the world. I don't know why. It's a strange phenomenon, especially with all the PEDs, performance enhancing drugs. Now, don't get me wrong, we got some people, they've been working out for a long time, and they wanted to get big. And some people are just naturally big, tall, such and such. But I'm just saying, like, that's why I've been talking about what I've been talking about on weightlifting versus calisthenics. Because what I'm seeing is all these people, you know, they're big. They can lift heavy, and for some reason they think they can take on anybody. Their body could, don't get me wrong, take down a few doors, but when you go against somebody that knows what they're doing and they train for combat purposes, because I did wrestling in high school, me and my brother, we trained MMA, and most people who train for fighting and combat, they're not lifting. You can lift heavy weights, but they're not trying to be huge. And it's for a reason, especially with the military. For those who don't know, if you're gonna train for combat, you can't be ripped. You don't want to be too ripped with low body fat, but you also don't want to be too big, because you need to be able to maneuver. And you need to be able to last a long time, more than 30 minutes to an hour, constantly moving with your heart pounding. So anyway, that's for the weightlifting versus calisthenics video. I'll be talking more about that on there. My goal is to try to help the younger generation, lead them in the right direction, and possibly get sponsored by a fitness company or whatever. I don't know. I don't really take supplements. I don't do no steroids or PEDs. So whatever. Yeah, that's what I got so far. I mean, it's the same thing every week for the most part. I'm actually thinking about taking classes soon. That is my, if I can get into the Army, I'm probably going to try to go special forces. I'm going to go infantry so I can take my anger out. If I can't get into the Army, I'm going to take classes, become a licensed personal trainer, physical trainer. I'm going to become a independent contractor. I'm just going to get all my license and registrations to become a legit business and grow. Try to help the younger generation. I guess that's what you could say my goal is. I'm trying to lead the younger generation in the right direction, because I had guidance in school because I played sports and such. I went to Job Corps. I had some guidance, but the people that I hung around in my free time, a lot of people that I know, partying, doing drugs, thinking they're badass. They got a gun illegally. But now that I'm licensed to carry, I legally carry nowadays. And one thing that I noticed, that I realized, is those people, if you got a gun illegally, you can't even train. You can't train with it. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't go to the range. You can't practice. So, what makes these people think they're tough? You see where I'm going with this? That's one thing I noticed. I'm like, oh shit. This guy thinks he's fucking John Wick. But you can't even train. You can't even go to the range or nothing. So, that's why I've been telling people on some of my videos, stay out of the streets. Because you're going to come across somebody like myself and a whole lot of other people that can train. They do go to the range. They have a legit background. And you're going to lose, man. You're going to lose very quickly. That's what I saw in my experience. It's not like the movies, man. It ain't going to be no 10-minute battle. It's going to be very quick. Because an experienced person is going to outdo an inexperienced person. It is what it is. That's just how life is. If you haven't been training and you go against somebody that has been training, you're going to get worked. Okay? So that's what I got for this video. Make sure you try. Give it all you got. Never give up. Take notes. Lead by example. Do what's best for you. Slow down. Take it easy. And we'll see y'all in the next one.